Welcome to the Plankton Advertising.
All right, let's go.
Here today for our third broadcast of the season. Both of these teams have taken the field, and let's see what happens now as we're ready for the kickoff. The Niners are lined up for the kickoff.
Number 82, back deep to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. From the 2-yard line to the 20. Let's see how effective they can be with their first drive of the game.
On the return.
Ball on their own 30. He tucks it away. Polamalu brings him down at the 34. Couldn't find much of a hole, and he's brought down after a gain of what looks like a couple.
Yeah, you talk about push. This line got no push at all, and there was nowhere to go.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go. The 49ers come out in a nickel package. He has it. Solid hit. Just crunched him.
And the thing is, when you get hit like that, it's like having a bumblebee in your helmet. You just can't get rid of it.
John, these two teams have very potent offenses. There should be a lot of scoring today.
I think that's a safe assumption. They cause a lot of problems for defenses because they mix it up so well, and you never know what's coming. They have a lot of formations, and they can execute every play very well.
Good move.
Thomas takes him down at the 43. Jill, what's up?
I caught up with Coach Erickson prior to the game, and he said that when they were breaking down film this week, they were able to pick up a couple of different keys that he's hoping they'll be able to exploit in this one.
All right, Jill, thank you for the update. So they'll lose yardage on that tackle by number 44. Defensive line sniffed that play out beautifully.
The guys along the defensive line are very big and very active. They do a good job of shedding blockers when they're rushing the passer. And they're very good at sucking up blocks, opening holes for the linebackers to make plays when the other team decides to go with the run.
Gets the pass off. Incomplete. Maddox did a good job reading the coverage, but couldn't get it there. Sixth play of this drive. The Niners come out in a dime package. Closing in. Gets rid of it. Great pass. Rump stops him at the 31.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
Passing on 1st down. With the pass, and this pass is completed. McAllister makes the play at the 8-yard line. He flings that pass right to his receiver.
That quarterback rarely throws a bad ball.
Hands it off. Thomas with the tackle at the 7-yard line. Pulled down after a minimal gain.
They just manhandled him at the line of scrimmage. I always say that if you win the battle in the trenches, it's going to go a long way towards your winning the game.
Yeah, the webcam has not arrived. I didn't come with the laptop because I didn't tell Best Buy to send it with the laptop. Because
making some
apparently I had
changes
to do
along
that.
the defensive front. Mealy, the motion man. Drops back. Fires to the end zone. Antoine Randall L. is in there for the score. The kicker lines up for the point after. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. Good job moving the ball the length of the field for the touchdown.
Scoring a touchdown not only puts points on the board, it sends a message to the other team that if you execute properly, they won't be able to stop you. And they say 90% of the game is half mental.
From the 12-yard line. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game. It's 1st and 10. They'll go from the I formation. Dillon.
Come on.
Bell takes him down at the 26. Short gain on that burst through the middle, maybe half a yard.
I don't think I'd call that run a burst. That was more of a limp up the middle.
2nd and 9. Looks like he's changing the play. Smith with a man in motion.
Oh,
Looking to
come
run
on.
it here. Drop behind the line for a loss of a couple. The defensive line wins that battle.
Yeah, and he was looking for a place to cut back, but the defenders had all their gaps, and there was no place to cut at all.
Smith will work out of the shotgun. Looking for a receiver on the money. The 30. Rogers brings him down at the 40-yard line.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
Pass play here on 1st down. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Scott takes him down at the 48. Nice read, finding the receiver who was in single coverage. They give it to the halfback.
Come on.
Willis pulls him down at the 45. That run didn't get them much.
Yeah, there was a defender in every gap ready to make the tackle on that play.
They need to reach the 38-yard line to convert. Number 41, the lone setback. Looks like he's changing the play. Hand it off. Number 25 makes the tackle at the 36-yard line. Fresh set of downs after a nice pickup on the ground.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their blocks and allowing him to get a good run for a 1st down.
Number 41, the lone back. Hand off to the tailback. They'll go with a play fake. Fires it out to the right. The 30.
Go.
Harris with the stop at the 25. We'll get
And
to
the
Jill in a
QB's
second to
hurt
find
again.
out about the injury. It's 1st and 10. Dillon in the backfield. Another run. Parrish pulls him down at the 15-yard line. 9-yard gain.
Hopefully we get Smith back shortly.
After 1 quarter of football, a touchdown separates these two teams with the score. Pittsburgh 7. And we're ready to start the 2nd quarter. 9th play of this drive. They're within striking distance here. Dillon, the deep back. Throws it. He hits his receiver. Scott makes the play at the 4-yard line. This is their 5th first down on the drive.
And one of the keys has been the performance of this offensive line. These guys
Okay,
have
lost
really
the QB
handled
for
the
the
line
game.
of scrimmage.
That's
Not
not
only in the
good.
running game, but also in pass protection.
Dillon in motion. This one is handed off. Big hit there. He was run over by a truck.
Yeah, 2-ton truck pulling a trailer.
Not much on that play.
Yeah, and that's what happens when you talk about a disciplined defense. They stay at home and wait for the runner to come to them.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Oh.
Hill. And he's tackled behind the line. They may want to dump that play, John.
You know, that's what this defense will do to you. They're so good in pursuit that if you start trying to go east and west in the backfield, you're in trouble. I'd try and run the ball right at them. That'll negate the speed that these guys have to the outside.
With the pass, Lee Evans is in there for the score. Big blitz that time, John, but he was able to get it away, and it goes for 6. Tremendous.
And that's a chance you take. It's one of those high-risk, high-reward kind of things. The line gave him just enough time. He makes a pretty good throw, and it goes for a touchdown. Great play.
Dawson will attempt the extra point that would tie this game up. And it's on its way. The point after is good. The 49ers have tied the game. Down the field, they went efficiently and effectively over 70 yards to the end zone.
The offense played every down with intensity. That's how you want your team to play the entire game.
Booming kick downfield. From the 4-yard line. The offense with a lot of success through the air on the last drive as they moved downfield for the touchdown. 1st and 10. They'll go from the I formation. Madden sends a man in motion. Drops back. Gets the pass off. Just can't find a way to bring that one in. And he drops an easy one. The defense lines up in the nickel. Staley. Play action with the throw. Great throw. The 40. Polamalu makes the tackle at the 48.
This is a great block. Watch him. He just barrels into the defender, taking him right off the turf. Now that is a textbook block right there.
Passing on 1st down. Throws it. Perfect pass. You could hear the collision up here.
He's feeling it right now. Either that or he's numb all over. That's worse.
Good read finding the single coverage in the secondary. So they have 1st and 10 here. Tosses it right. McAllister breaks the play up in the backfield.
Loss of 2 on the play.
Fifth play of this drive. They're within striking distance here. They'll go from the I formation. Madden sends a man in motion. With the pass, and he goes out at the 16-yard line.
You talk about great concentration. Watch this. He's able to keep his feet in bounds, make the catch on a perfectly placed pass.
Drops back, looking for an option, throwing. He hits his receiver. Barnett takes him down at the 2-yard line. This offense having no trouble moving the ball on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is having a lot of trouble stopping it. They can't seem to key on what they're doing and put an end to this drive.
Receives the handoff. Goes to the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
This is exactly how you execute the play pass. The quarterback does a great job of selling the run, and that freezes the defense long enough for his receiver to get open in the end zone for the score.
And it's up, and he tacks on the extra point. The Steelers are ready to kick this one off. Should be a return here. From the 8-yard line to the 20. They head back out onto the field after scoring the touchdown on their last possession, and the passing game worked to perfection. So we'd expect them to try to continue to do the same thing and move the ball through the air against this defense. Almost at the 2-minute mark now. Dropping back to pass on first down. Looking for a receiver. This pass is incomplete. And that brings up second down. 2-minute warning coming up.
Let's see if I can get Hill here.
Looking for an option. Scrambling. Launching this one deep down the middle. Incomplete.
Incomplete pass. Number 25 on the cover.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now. They'll go from the shotgun. Looks like he's calling an audible. Looking for a receiver, trying to buy some time.
What
Throws
the
it.
fuck?
Almost intercepted. He's having a tough time getting anything going on this drive.
You have to give credit to the defense out there. Those last few times he dropped back to throw, he didn't look comfortable.
That was horrible.
That's because they did a good job of confusing him with their schemes and their coverages.
So the punt team gets ready as we near halftime. Here's the punt. He's waving for the fair catch.
47-yard punt. Fair catch made at the 24-yard line.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Staley is the deep back. Going to the air on first down. Looking downfield, throwing on the run. He hits his receiver. Thomas makes the tackle at the 38-yard line. Once again, he makes it happen while on the move.
He's one of those guys that doesn't lose his accuracy or touch when he decides to throw it without setting his feet. He'll shuffle and he'll bootleg. And when he sees the passing window open up, he'll get it out of there pretty quickly.
Right to him. Stopped behind the line. Lost a couple.
The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
It's second down and a long way to go. The defense is going to play this one very tight. Maddox will work out of the shotgun. Dropping back, throwing. Great throw. Number 38 records the tackle at the 46-yard line. Maddox seems to put every throw right on the numbers.
I'll tell you, of all the quarterbacks in the league, he might be the most accurate. It seems like just about every throw is a good one. He's not the kind of guy who's going to throw a lot of balls into coverage either.
Fakes the handoff.
Make a
Throws
fucking
it to
play.
McAllister. Brings him down at the 46. They'd like to add a few more points to this lead, but will need to do a good job with clock management.
God damn it.
Ball on the 46-yard line. And this is the 5th play of this drive. Just over a minute still to go. Pittsburgh calls a timeout. They have 2 remaining. There's about 1 minute left. The Niners come out in a nickel package. Pass play here on first down. With the throw, he finds his man. Ooh, that one will leave a mark.
He got hit so hard he darn near had to take a taxi back to the stadium. Take a look at this. He gets himself into position, keeps his legs under him, and then boom, he just unloads. Now that's a depleter.
Making some changes along the defensive front. Maddox sends a man in motion. Throwing on first down. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. And he just got leveled.
Yeah, you know that whole deal about what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? Well, the unstoppable force won that one.
They'll go to the I formation. Samuel hauls him down behind the line. It's 3 tackles so far for him today. And he chases him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
I'll tell you, he's one of the most knowledgeable defenders in the league. He knows how to play the game, and he always knows what's going on.
Gets rid of it. He's at the 20. On the money. Big pop
Cannot
that
afford
time.
to give a
Boom!
one touchdown.
That is big-time football.
Maddox doing an excellent job on this drive.
Things are really slowing down for him right now. He's seeing the coverage and finding the open man with ease. He's really in some kind of rhythm out there.
This drive 9 yards away from a touchdown. Looks like they'll play bump and run on the outside. Pittsburgh calls a timeout. They have no timeouts left.
This is a good special teams play.
So this field goal try will be from 27 yards out. And it's on its way. Boy, he really got into that one, easily clearing the crossbar. The Steelers are set to kick it
Just
deep.
don't know what I'm doing right now. Don't have who I would want on offense.
From the 10. The defense forced the punt the last time after 3 plays. It's 1st and 10. Young will work out of the shotgun. Passing on 1st down. Throwing. Incomplete. San Francisco calls a timeout. They have 1 timeout remaining. And this should be the last play of the half. The Steelers come out in a nickel package. Pumps. Rolling out to his right. Gets rid of it. And it's intercepted.
Fuck.
It's the end of the 2nd quarter with the score. Pittsburgh.
Gonna try to grind this one
So
out.
let's pick up the action.
Don't really have a good game
Welcome
plan.
back as we get the 2nd half underway.
Start the second half. Number 81.
He got all of that one. The Niners will start the drive from the 22-yard line. So they have 1st and 10 here. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Guns it to the right side. The 30. And he is bumped out of bounds at the 40. Jill, what do you have?
Well, guys, the 49ers coach is not a happy
Oh, I'm
camper.
not a happy
He wants
camper.
to establish the running game. The lack of a running game has forced them to alter their game plan, but they've made some adjustments. We'll have to see if it pays off. Al?
Thanks for that report, Jill. Overthrown leading to an incompletion.
He has to learn to take a little bit off it sometimes. You don't want to try and guide it in there or put it up for grabs, but you also need to give your guy a chance to catch the ball.
Looking for a receiver with the throw. He finds his man. Griffin makes the tackle at the 50. He was able to hit his target, picking up the 1st in the process.
And that's a case of your receiver knowing where the marker is and the quarterback
throw the ball
delivering the
up.
pass quickly.
Young from the shotgun. Pass play here on 1st down. Looking downfield. Gets the pass off. Incomplete pass. Good call by the defense as they sent the corner on a blitz.
He just had too much pressure in his face to see anything, and he threw one out there. Lucky for him, it wasn't picked off.
Dropping back. Scrambling around. There he goes. He has some room. The 40. Scott stops him at the 38-yard line.
Here's what happened. You get a guy who can move around back there. The defense gets busy covering everyone, and they forget about the quarterback. And he gets past that marker and picks up a 1st down.
Going to the air on 1st down. Trying to buy some time. On the run. And he can't hang on. He was there, got his hands on it, but just couldn't make the catch.
Rhythm and consistency is one of the most important keys to success when you drop back to pass a ball. But it's hard to find a rhythm and establish some consistency when you're the quarterback and your receivers are dropping passes that should be catches.
With the throw, the 30. Rodgers makes the stop at the 20. Good-looking play there as they pick up the 1st down and keep the drive alive. And this is the 8th play of this drive. They're in the red zone. Gives the ball off. Number 25 pulls him down at the 13. They tried to move the ball on the ground.
A running attack that is consistent and effective will help the offense dictate the pace of the game.
He's looking, scrambling around.
What the fuck is that?
Stop behind the line, lost
Why
a
did he
couple.
stand up
Big
at the
play to
last
ring
second?
up the sack.
And as a result, the quarterback is flat on the back, which always makes a coach cringe.
10th play of this drive. They're in field goal range. Number 41, the lone back, scrambling. Takes off. They'll knock him out of bounds at the 9.
Right here is how he can hurt you. They get him in a 3rd down situation, but if they can give him a lane to run through, he's going to take it. And right there, he takes it for a big 1st down.
They'll go with a run once again. Play action. Under pressure. Brings it down, looking to run. Young is in there for the touchdown. Great job by the quarterback to get it in.
That was a great decision by the quarterback. He decided to keep it and run into the end zone.
The coach is telling them to go for the 2. Surveying the field. Gets rid of it. Thrown behind, but caught. So they get the touchdown, and now the 2. The Niners are lined up for the kickoff.
Number 82, back to return.
Not a bad kick. They'll set up for the return. From the 6-yard line to the 20.
Watch this one here. He had them all lined up, looking for the knockout. He just missed. That's one of the things that's going on in this league right now. Too many guys going for the big hit instead of wrapping up the ball carrier.
Staley. Great fake with the pass. Number
We
38
are getting
pulls him down.
slaughtered.
At the 38. The touch pass finds the receiver for the first down.
And the receiver did a nice job of hauling in that high pass to get it.
It's 1st and 10.
I'm kind of out of ideas what to do.
They can't get it done on the ground on first down, John, but they're still leading in this one.
And running is important, but they've got other weapons that can get them in the end zone.
The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
The 49ers come out in a nickel package. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Madden delivered the pass right on time, John.
And I love the way this guy throws the football. He has great touch and seems to always be putting it right there in the numbers.
Under a yard to go. San Francisco walks its safeties and corners up closer to the line of scrimmage to get in better position for a run. The backs are lined up in an eye. Handed off to the back. Fumble. Loose ball. The Niners get it.
I don't know if that was an actual fumble or
Very
not.
unusual, John, means he just doesn't fumble very often.
Yeah, but fumbles are part of the game, and they happen to the best of them.
So what we're looking for here is whether one of his knees hit the ground before the ball came out.
And sometimes it's hard for the official because there can be a whole bunch of bodies around the ball carrier, and he can't get a good enough view to overturn it.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Despite very little success running on first down, they still lead.
Some teams manage to get by pretty well without a solid running game. And that's mostly because their passing game is very effective, especially their short passing game.
They went with the running play.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
The corners move up to play this one tight. The 49ers come out in a nickel package. And it's complete. John, one of your favorite terms right here. I'm going to use it. Boom.
Yeah, but that's worse than a boom. That kind of hit could loosen your teeth.
1st and 10. Defensive line shifting around a bit. They'll go from the I formation. With the carry, pressure coming. He's taken down in the backfield by Wakefield. Wakefield busts through and takes him down behind the line of scrimmage.
He's got a good mix of moves when he rushes. He can beat you with a swim, the club, or the arm over.
The defense is shifting. The Niners come out in a nickel package. Gets rid of it. Almost got it. Despite good coverage, he forces the ball in there.
The quarterback can get a little excited out there at times. Maybe that's what caused him to rush the throw a bit.
Maddox back in the shotgun. Dropping back. Gets the pass off. Off target, but he goes down to make the catch. Stokes didn't get enough for the first. He's made some big kicks in his career, but this one I think might be a little out of his range. And it's up. Oh, it hit the crossbar. It's 1st and 10. The Steelers come out in a nickel package with the throw, and this pass is completed. the 50, the 40, and he's ridden out at the 37-yard line. A great pass and a great run after the catch.
Well, you talk about a defense breaking down. Here they give him enough time to get the long pass off. Then they let him catch it, and they let him run for a long gain.
Throws an incomplete pass. He had plenty on that pass, but it was off target.
He just threw that pass too hard. The receiver might have caught up with the ball if he used a little more touch.
Dillon. Willis stops him at the 31-yard line. They went back to the run on that play.
That just goes to show you that the coach trusts the guy to hang on to the ball.
First down marker just inside the 27. With the pass, and it's complete. And so a risky call to send the corner backfires, and they give up a first down.
Some quarterbacks love blitzing corners because they know that there's one less cover man out there, and they have a lot better shot at hitting someone in stride.
Woo.
Scott with the stop at the 18, and that's a gain of about 8. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Steelers ahead of the 49ers 17-15. The Niners are in a good spot to take the lead as we get set for the final quarter. And this is the 6th play of this drive. They're in field goal range. And they're on the doorstep now, down by less than a field goal with the ball in the red zone. Incomplete. That pass had no chance.
If you can't get to the quarterback, then you get to his lane. And that's exactly what happened there.
7th play of this drive. He sees something in the defense. Scrambling around. Pressure. Brings it down, looking to run. Hampton brings him down at the 5-yard line.
Watch. Now, the key to this first down was the fact that the defense lost containment on the quarterback. He's out there running around, and that time it got him a first down.
Go, 36. Z left.
Hill, the motion man.
Go, 49.
Dropping back, looking downfield, gets the pass off, and he fails to hang on to that one. Nearly a touchdown job, but the receiver just couldn't get possession.
The coaching staff really likes this guy, and they're designing more and more plays that utilize his pass receiving skills in the red zone. But you got to be able to come up with catches like that.
Hey, we're going to run the same thing again.
Hill comes in motion. Surveying the field. Guns it for the end zone. He had a shot, but couldn't come up with it. He should have caught that one.
That's the old rule. If you get your hands on it, you got to catch it.
10th play of this drive. So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on third down.
Third down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means that your offense is making big plays when they need them.
Lee Evans is in there for the score. The kicker lines up for the point after. And it's on its way. The point after is good. The Niners are holding on to a slim lead. The 49ers are ready to kick this one off.
Number 82, back deep to return.
Sends it sailing. From the 6.
Watch this here. He gets his helmet right under his chin, and wham, he takes him straight to the turf.
Passing on first down. Throws it, And it's complete. Diving tackle at the 29-yard line. Ward didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
Making some changes along the defensive front. The backs are lined up in an I. Stepping up. Great play in the backfield by Thomas. That's the first time he's brought the quarterback down tonight. 3rd and 7 coming up here. The defense is going to play this one very tight. The Niners come out in a nickel back.
That's a fumble.
The pass ball's incomplete. He was lucky to get that one off. The defense was all over him.
And you should credit the defensive line. They do a nice job tying up the blockers and can bring pressure up the middle. When you combine their play with the fact that the defensive coordinator likes to bring additional blitzes from the outside, it can make for a very long day for the quarterback.
Here's the kick. And he signals for the fair catch.
41-yard punt. Fair catch made at the 43-yard line.
It's 1st and 10. Bell stops him at the 35. He was fortunate to get anything on that one.
And that's a tribute to their strength and conditioning coach. These guys spend almost as much time in the weight room as they do on the field. And you see it pay off when a guy can turn a play that looks like a sure loss into a play for a couple of yards.
Dillon is the deep back.
They're expecting a run here, but I'm going to stay conservative and grind the clock a little bit.
Hand it off. Number 25 makes the stop at the 36-yard line.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Ball on their own 36. Nice job so far on 3rd down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. They give it to the halfback. Great fake. Scrambling. Closing in. They'll take off.
Oh, he
Ball
fumbled
loose.
it.
Two-minute warning coming up. So instead of the special teams group, they're going to let the offense stay out on the field and take a shot on 4th down. Young sends a man in motion. Looks like he's changing the play. Looking downfield, tosses it right. Across midfield. Parrish takes him down at the 41-yard line.
I'll tell you, this has to be frustrating. Watch here, as it's a great situation for the defense. They think they've got him, and they're about to get the ball back. Then all of a sudden, he drops back to pass, and boom, they're moving the chains, and they're getting a whole new set of downs.
That we've made the throws we needed to make.
Only one man back. Hand off to the tailback. Bell records the stop at the 39-yard line. He might have gotten a yard or two.
That guy got knocked around by that defense. He needs a little protection from his linemen.
Pittsburgh calls a timeout. They have 2 left. 9 yards to go. They get the call again. Parrish brings him down at the 33.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
They'll have to get the ball inside the 31 to convert for the first down.
The offense has been stepping it up on 3rd down all day.
On the carry, Willett takes him down at the 32-yard line. Gain of about a yard. So we'll see if the field goal unit can come through here. And this is the 8th play of this drive. About a yard to go. So instead of attempting the field goal, they're going to go for it. Dillon moves in motion. He looked at the play clock and decided there was no way to get it off in time. Fourth down, and to keep possession, they have to get it to the 31. This is an aggressive call when they should probably kick the field goal. They're going to go for it. Drops back, scrambling around, under pressure.
Oh,
there he
what?
goes. Fox records the tackle at the 31-yard line, and they turn it over on downs.
Maybe he thought his team could make a play when it really mattered. Now they've given the other team a chance on offense.
I just don't understand what happens in this game sometimes.
From the gun. Passing on first down. And this pass is completed. Excellent gain on first down.
These guys are just out there playing a little pitch and catch. They make it look easy.
And it looks like they're going to go with a no-huddle. Pressure coming with the throw. Incomplete. No choice here, John. They just have to keep throwing.
Yeah, they do. Running the ball isn't going to do a whole lot of good now.
As they get ready for this third down play, we'll take a look at how they've done today.
Third down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on third down, you keep three things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
They need to convert on this 4th and short to have any hope of winning the game. Tightening up the coverage along the outside. Maddox with a man in motion. Drops back. Throwing. And
Woo!
he makes he can't hold it in. The defense has a timeout left, but it won't help them. Kneel downs can end the game, running out the clock.
You don't want to take any chances in this situation. Just take a knee and let the clock run out.
So they'll just wind the clock down and get out of here with a win. Pittsburgh calls a timeout. They have none remaining.
You should probably play it safe, just down the ball.
They have to reach the 30 to convert. No need for anything else but taking a knee here to finish this one out. And there's the kneel down by the quarterback.
Just go ahead and take a knee here.
They have to reach the 30 to convert. Looks like they'll take a knee right here and savor the victory. He'll take a knee.
Big win.
There's the final gun. The final score is San Francisco 22, Pittsburgh 17.
Yeah, big game for Lee Evans, as usual. All right, one more. Feeling good about what the team's doing. Bears here. No, they don't look all that strong, so that's good news. And that's right, the Bears drafted Aaron Rodgers in this game, so he's their starting quarterback. There's mega racist Brian Urlacher right there.
A great matchup of two teams, a great atmosphere. It's time for football. Welcome to this NFC matchup. Both teams eager to get today's action started, so let's go to the field. The 49ers are ready to kick this one off. And he got all of that one, a great kick. No return this time, and the offense heads out into the field, taking over at the 20. 1st and 10. Number 46 was dragged down before he could get to the line of scrimmage.
They have great size and quickness up front. That allows them to hold up against the run while also giving them the speed to rush the passer when they drop back to pass.
Defensive adjustment. With the pass, he hits his receiver. Ooh, that one will leave a mark.
He got popped. I'll tell you one thing, he's going to feel that in the morning.
Well, John, two very good, very evenly matched teams in this one, and I would suspect a few lead changes today.
When you take a look at both of these teams, one thing jumps out, and that's their ability to play mistake-free football.
Toss play to the right. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. Number 46 couldn't even get out of the backfield.
This defense is extremely active and effective up front. They do a good job of getting upfield quickly, creating havoc in the backfield. Misdirection plays and draws can be a good way to use their speed and aggressiveness against them.
And it's complete. McAllister makes the tackle at the 43-yard line. Rodgers throws that pass for a gain of 7. And this is the 5th play of this drive. About 4 to go. The backs are lined up in an I. With the carry, setting up play action, gets the pass off. Barnett with the tackle at the 46.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
The defense is shifting.
Oh.
There's a flag on the play.
Penalties and takeaways can really kill a team. Usually the team with the fewest mistakes out there will win the game.
They need 5. Rodgers using split backs. Pass play here on 1st down. Looking for a receiver. The pass ball's incomplete. You can't complete that short pass, and it's 2nd down. 7th play of this drive. They'll play things tighter on the outside. The 49ers come out in a nickel package. Closing in. Throws it. Loses one tackle. Number 38 makes the tackle at the 34. Nice read, finding the receiver who was in single coverage. It's 1st and 10. Polamalu takes him down at the 31. Gain of 2.
Gain of 2 on the play.
need to get the ball inside the 24 to convert for a first down. The Niners come out in a nickel package. Number 18, the man in motion. Gets rid of it, and his pass is completed. Slips the tackle. Ooh, that one will leave a mark.
He got hit so hard he darn near had to take a taxi back to the stadium.
They have the defense off balance. Another first down.
You know, this defense has tried everything. Man coverage, the blitz, the zones. They've really mixed up their defenses and their coverages. This offense has taken advantage of them all.
The Bears come out in the bunch formation. Passing on first down. He's taken down in the backfield. The always clever veteran gets to the quarterback.
And when he gets to the quarterback, he doesn't let him get away.
They'll have to get to the 12 to convert. Out of the gun. Dropping back, pressure coming, throws it. He finds his man, dives and makes the tackle. Gage didn't have much room to do anything with that ball.
Yeah, they had the coverage and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
They'll have to get to the 12 to convert. With two extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. It's the toss to the right. Johnson couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
Edinger comes in to attempt a field goal, which would give them their first score of the day. The veteran kicks it through.
No problem for him. Whatever the situation, he'll approach it the same way. Cool and smooth.
Sends it sailing. This play will be the first of the game for the offense. So they have 1st and 10 here. Only one man back. Number 41. Stepping up, going long to the left. The pass ball's incomplete. Smith got the coverage he was looking for, but a great defensive effort forces the incomplete pass. Number 41. Haynes makes the tackle at the 23. Gain of 4. 3rd and 7. They come out of the nickel. Drops back. Gets the pass off. And he hits his target. Smith gunned the pass to his receiver.
Yeah, great job of holding on to it. That one had steam coming off it.
Number 41, the lone back. Number 41. Green stops him at the 41-yard line. Gain of 9 on the play. 5th play of this drive. Under a yard to go.
Let's go.
Number 41, the lone back. Pressure. Throwing on the run.
Woo!
It's caught. The 10. Lee Evans is in there for the score. That's a huge play by the quarterback.
That was a great pass by the quarterback. He delivered that ball where only his receiver could make the catch.
They'll line up for the extra point. The kick is up. The point after is good. The kickoff team lines up.
Williamson back to return.
He got all of that one. From the 1.
Watch this hit. He gets his helmet right under his chin, and wham, he takes him straight to the turf.
Number 46 lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
Let's get him. Come on.
They'll pass on first down. Throws it. He had a shot, but couldn't come up with it. So they'll have second down now after the incomplete pass. Rogers sends a man in motion. Hand it off to the back. Thomas gets right in there and brings him down. Looks for a seam in the middle, but there's nothing there.
The defense had great penetration, and they were right there to cover their gap assignments.
Third down and long coming up here. The 49ers come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Dropping back, gets the pass off, on the money. Polamalu makes the play at the 29-yard line.
Gain of 12 on the play.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and we're ready to start the second quarter. The Niners couldn't maintain possession of the ball on their last punt return. Here's the punt. From the 30.
Yeah, I'll take that face mask too.
And it looks like there's a penalty on the play. They called it inadvertent.
You know, there's so many limbs flying and body parts moving around that you just tackle whatever you can and you grab anything that's moving. Sometimes you get a handful of mass.
Brown is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 50-yard line. And that game will get them a fresh set of downs.
He just exploded towards the marker that time. That was a big-time run.
To carry it, Newman makes the stop at the 45. And John is still trying to move the ball on the ground.
This is a tough physical team that likes to run the ball in just about any situation. When you can run the ball consistently, it really wears down the interior line. It helps to slow down the pass rush.
Haynes records the tackle at the 44. Dillon couldn't find an opening, was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole. But he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
On the money. Quarters with the tackle at the 37. Good read finding the single coverage in the secondary. It's 1st and 10. They line up in the I formation.
Black 64. X-ray.
Changing the play now. Looking for an option, buying time. He'll take off, and he steps out of bounds at the 33. Picked up a few yards on the scramble, John.
He's one of those guys who's willing to run to make something happen. You have to be aware of that kind of thing on defense.
He'll get it again. Dropped behind the line for a loss of a couple.
I've had enough of this guy.
Back to the field. About 6 to go. Out of the gun. Surveying the field. Rolls right. Gets the pass off. This pass is incomplete. 8th play of this drive. I think everybody in the stadium was looking for the kicker here, but they're going to take a chance and go for it. And this pass is completed. And he steps out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
I'll tell you, this has to be frustrating. Watch here, as it's a great situation for the defense. They think they've got him, and they're about to get the ball back. Then all of a sudden, he drops back to pass, and boom, they're moving the chains, and they're getting a whole new set of downs.
Rolls out to his left. This one falls incomplete.
Given the intended receiver on the play.
And this is the 10th play of this drive. Dillon in the backfield. Looking for an option. Throwing. Almost got it. Almost a big turnover.
The quarterback has all the tools you look for. He just needs to be a little more patient out there.
And this is the
I'm
11th
just not
play
making
of this
smart
drive.
decisions, and it's going to hurt us.
Chicago comes out in a dime package. He surveys the field on the move. He's inside the 10. Urlacher makes the stop at the 4-yard line.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
Gives the ball off. Haynes records the stop at the 3.
1-yard gain on the play.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark here in the first half. Again with the run. Fakes the handle. And he had it and lost it. Incomplete. Here we go. Huge play for both teams on 3rd down. And this is the 14th play of this drive. Changing the play now. The Bears come out in a nickel package. Scrambling around. Takes off. Smith is in there for the touchdown.
Look at this. I mean, the defense has to be looking for the quarterback to take off when it's this close to the end zone. And when he did, they just didn't swarm to the ball like they had to. And he ended up with a touchdown.
Oh.
And it's up. The extra point attempt is off the mark. The 49ers are lined up for the kickoff.
Williamson back deep to return.
Good distance. From the 15. Missed the tackle. So the offense takes over. The last time they had the ball, they had a very tough time getting anything going. We're guessing they're going to just throw it and do their best to move into scoring range since they don't want to go into the half with the score the way it is.
You ain't gonna burn me. You ain't gonna burn me. Cowboy. Let's go. Okay, here we go.
The Niners come out in a nickel package. Under pressure. Can't avoid the rush. Number 52 is the consummate competitor on defense, John.
You have to give a lot of credit to the defensive front on plays like that. This is sure one intense bunch of guys down there.
The 49ers call a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. 2nd and long coming up here. From the gun. Drops back, closing in, surveying the field. Looking long down the right side of the field. He couldn't control it.
Hey, if the coach has confidence in his quarterback, they'll probably throw for it. If he looks at the big picture and sees what could go wrong, he may just run it and send out his punt team.
Press coverage on the outside. Only one man back. Big pop that time.
You want someone there to tell you to watch out because he just got decked.
So the punt team gets ready as we near halftime.
Yo, 74.
Here's the kick. And he chooses not to return this one.
Hey, this is why you run those 2-minute drills in practice for a situation like this. The only difference is this isn't the scout team defense.
Chicago comes out in their nickel package. Looking for an option.
Got him.
Guns it left side. Great throw. The defense blitzes the corner, but the quarterback got rid of it quickly for a completion and a first down.
That was a great play because he saw him coming, remained calm, and threw an accurate pass.
The Bears come out in a nickel package. Looking downfield, throws on the move. And the catch is made. The 40, and he's forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
They can run about anything here in the next couple of downs. I'm sure they'd like to get a touchdown out of it, and that'd be a real boost for them going into the half.
Out of the shotgun. Gets the pass off, and it's caught. Smith with a hot hand on this drive.
And what he's doing is sitting back there in the pocket, seeing everything, making great decisions, and getting the ball to the right guy. He's playing very well right now.
They're close enough where they really don't need to rush what they do, so I'd be surprised to see the no huddle from them here in the red zone. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. They need 7 yards for a touchdown. Dillon is the deep back. Dillon. Haynes is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 7-yard line. He was fortunate to get anything on that play.
And that's a tribute to their strength and conditioning coach. These guys spend almost as much time in the weight room as they do on the field. And you see it pay off when a guy can turn a play that looks like a sure loss into a play for a couple of yards.
Hill is in there for the score.
And here's what happened. The one thing that makes this play work is a fake to the back. And then with that, it gets a receiver that half step he needs to make the catch.
The kick is up, and he tacks on the extra point. What a shift in this one. 20 unanswered points for them.
They're just pouring it on. They're really starting to dominate.
They'll return this one. From the 12. Loses one tackle. The Bears.
I don't know why Polamalu's covering those kicks. Because he's hurt. Never mind.
Let's get back to the play on the field. So they have 1st and 10 here. The 49ers line up in the quarter defense. Gets rid of it. Turn, he has it. Polamalu makes the tackle at the 49-yard line. Great move by the rookie to get open and bring it in.
He's great separation, and he has above average hands, which will help him to last a long time in this league.
Passing on 1st down. Surveying the field. Throwing. Almost picked off. And that brings up 2nd down.
This is where the defense needs to just play smart and not give up a big play. There's not a whole lot of time left, so they just need to prevent them from getting into field goal range.
Rogers starts out of the shotgun. Tossing it over the middle. And it's caught. Chicago calls a timeout. They have 1 left. The quarterback really let loose with that throw.
That pass was really gunned in there. The receiver did a nice job of just hanging on to it.
On 3rd down, they have to reach the 41 to convert. Number 46, the lone back. Drops back with the pass. He hits his receiver. Chicago calls a timeout. That's their last one. Hall makes his 2nd catch for a 1st down on this drive. San Francisco going to a prevent defense here as they back up the safeties and corners. Rogers will work out of the shotgun. Gets the pass off, and he hits his target. They've got something going here.
Yeah, it's been one 1st down after another. They're putting together a nice-looking drive here.
He's trying to get them back to the line. So after the first 2 quarters of play, the score is... So let's pick... We'll go back to the play on the field. Welcome back as we get the second half underway. Good kick, should be returnable. From the 6. To the 20. The 30. The Niners will start this drive from the 36-yard line. The 49ers have controlled this game from the very start, John. What do you think their approach will be in the second half now? The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Dillon. Dillon couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
Second and long. Calling an audible. Smith with a man in motion. Hands it off to the back. Stopped behind the line. Lost a couple. Bell was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. They do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunity.
Drops back with the pass. The 40. And he is bumped out of bounds at the 44-yard line. About 2 to go. So instead of the special teams group, they're going to let the offense stay out on the field and take a shot on 4th down. Gets rid of it. Dropped in the backfield for a short loss. Any news, Jill?
Thanks, guys. The Bears coach says it's simple. They never got the run game going. It allowed the defense to just focus on the pass, and that's why they're behind. They've made a few changes, and they think it should pay off for them. Al?
Thank you. That was Jill Arrington updating from the sideline.
Here we come. Come on now. That's the play.
And they'll bring it back because of that infraction.
This offense cannot be effective if they make mistakes like that.
First and 15. The Niners come out in a nickel package, throwing short to his left. Whew, what a stiff one. Loses the defender. Polamalu records the stop at the 34-yard line. Not quite far enough to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and the guy calling the plays loves this kind of situation because on 2nd and short, everything in the playbook is an option.
Nickelback in this time. Rogers sends a man in motion. They're making some changes up front. Drops back. Pressure coming. Throwing. He hits his receiver. Polamalu with the tackle at the 9-yard line. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
Making some changes along the defensive front. They'll go from the I formation. Going to the left. Diving tackle at the 6. They went with the running play.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
6 yards to go for a touchdown. Slight change in the defensive alignment. They line up in the I formation. Pressure with the throw. Perfect throw. Big hit there. He was run over by a truck.
Yeah, 2-ton truck pulling a trailer.
With that reception, he now has 5 this afternoon. 5 more yards to get it into the end zone. Nickelback in this time. Under pressure, flings it to the outside. Incomplete. They failed on 3rd down because he felt the pressure and couldn't complete the pass, John, and they missed a golden opportunity with 3 cracks from inside the 10.
Well, the defense came after him on the passing down and made him throw it under pressure. That's not the best scenario for getting a touchdown.
And it's on its way. He made that one easily. The Bears still need 2 touchdowns. The Bears are set to kick it deep.
Number 81, back deep to return.
Nice distance. From the 5. to the 20. It's on the ground. The Niners grab the live ball. The wet conditions probably had a lot to do with that fumble, John.
When it's raining out there like it is in this one, you got to be sure you protect the ball. Guys are coming in for the tackle, and they're always looking for the strip. They're looking to knock that thing out of there.
On the ground. Setting up play action. Throwing. Incomplete pass. Good play there to knock it down at the line.
Here's the thing. If you can't get to the quarterback, then you get your hands up. And that's exactly what he did.
Only one man back. Hand it off to the back. He'll feel that one tomorrow.
Yeah, with how hard he just got hit, he's lucky to be able to hold on to the ball.
Good gain for the offense here in the second half.
This is one of those guys who seems to play better as the game goes on. The more he gets the ball, the better he does. So I'd expect to see him get quite a few touches here as the game winds down.
He's looking with the pass, and the catch is made. You could hear the collision up here.
He's feeling it right now. Either that or he's numb all over. And that's worse.
It's 1st and 10. They line up in the I formation. Drops back. He surveys the field. Scrambling. Throwing. And he dropped it. Aggressive call on 1st down, going deep against double coverage. 5th play of this drive. The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Dillon. Urlacher makes the play at the 49-yard line. They're going to keep testing this rushing defense.
The guy seems to get stronger every time he touches the ball.
The Bears come out in a nickel package, calling it audible. Looking downfield, rolling left, closing in, take off. Number 25 is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 42-yard line. He looks to be all right, though he'll come out at least for a play or two. And Jill will fill us in a moment. Hill, the motion man.
Black, 49.
Again,
How
the
did nobody
carry.
block?
Dillon couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Lloyd moves in motion. Urlacher with the tackle at the 38. He tried to move the ball on the ground.
A running attack that is consistent and effective will help the offense dictate the pace of the game.
3rd down play upcoming. To convert, they have to get it to the 32. Jill, anything new from the sideline?
The trainer gave me some good news. He did sustain an injury, but it does not appear to be anything serious. His return is probable.
All right, Jill, thank you for the update. Graham makes the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down. This is the 10th play of this drive. We expected to see the kicker here, but it appears they're going to go for it. It's a sneak. It's free. The Bears recover it.
Fucking kidding me.
He loses it that time, John, and they turn it over.
And they know that he'll lose control of it every now and then, especially in wet conditions like these.
1st and 10. Johnson. Armstrong with the stop at the 37-yard line. That run won't move them far.
The lineman just failed to open up any holes to run through or give him room to work with.
At the end of 3, the score is 20-6. And we'll start the 4th quarter. Eight to go. They'll play things tighter on the outside. The Niners come out in a nickel package. Looking for an option. Throws it. He finds his man. McAllister brings him down at the 48-yard line. Can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook 1st down. It's 1st and 10.
Here we come.
The Bears line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback. This one falls incomplete. Incomplete that time, John.
Throwing in these types of conditions could be very difficult. A lot of the time you see the ball slip out of the quarterback's hand a little, and that could lead to incompletions or interceptions. So you got to take a little more time when you drop back to pass.
Dropping back, rolls right, throwing. This pass is incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
He may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
5th play of this drive. The corners move up to play this one tight. The quarterback is back in the shotgun. Pressure coming. It's broken up. Rodgers saw the pressure coming on that play.
So many passing attacks in the NFL rely on timing. When you can put pressure on the passer, you never give him a chance to get into a rhythm, and you force him to throw the ball before he wants to.
Well, it's really not much of a decision here. They have to go for it. Rolling out to his right.
There it is.
Picked off. He saw the
Sat on
single
it.
coverage, let it go, but the defense was there to pick it off. Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. The Bears come out in a nickel package. He hands it off. He just unloaded on him.
Boom! Now that is what football's all about.
This appears to be of the 5-yard variety.
I'll tell you, these face masks are getting so big that you can start off going for a jersey and end up with a handful of face masks.
8 defenders in the box on this one. Setting up play action with the pass. Incomplete pass. John, it looked like it was tipped at the very last moment by the safety.
That was a good read of the quarterback. That's what you need to do when you're playing center field.
Here's a look at the 3rd down success rate of each team.
3rd down is when you want your players to dig deep and make a clutch play. When you convert, it gives your defense a little extra rest, and it gives your offense a fresh set of downs to work with.
Gets rid of it, and he can't hang on. Not a bad pass, John. The receiver just couldn't come up with it.
That's the type of pass that you got to be able to hang on to.
Shotgun. Come on. 36.
So the punting unit stays on the sideline. They're going to take a shot here on 4th down.
36.
Looking for an option with the throw. He finds his man. The 40, and he just got level.
Yeah, you know that whole deal about what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object? Well, the unstoppable force won that one.
Drops back, looking downfield, guns it to the right side. Interception. Missed tackle.
I don't know.
The savvy linebacker gets the turnover.
Most guys who've been around the league for a long time aren't easily fooled. When the quarterback looks them off or pump fake, they stay in their feet, keeping their eyes on them, and then make this type of play.
Only one man back. Rodgers with a man in motion. Changing things up along the defensive front. Number 46. Polamalu makes the tackle at the 32. And he picks up about 4. They need 6. They'll go from the I formation. With the throw. Perfect pass. Barnett makes the stop at the 17-yard line. Perfect pass, great catch, and that'll move the chains. It's 1st and 10. They have to get some points on this drive and are in good position now to do that as they're in the red zone. Gain of 4.
On the play.
They'll need to reach the 7 to convert for the 1st down. They'll go from the shotgun.
Oh,
It's rid of it. Perfect throw. Touchdown, Bears. He delivered that pass right on time, perfectly for the touchdown.
He outplayed the defender for the ball on that play. The guy with the best position usually will come up with it.
Edinger comes in for the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. The Bears are now down by only a touchdown. The Bears are ready to kick this one off.
Number 81, back deep to return.
Booming kick downfield. From the 6. Defense intercepted a pass their last time out.
Number 81 on the return.
So there's 3 minutes left in this one. The Bears come out in a nickel package, surveying the field, scrambling. Pressure, and he's hit as he throws. The Bears recovering.
Oh,
The defense comes up with a fumble and a touchdown.
A turnover that leads to a defensive score is a sure way to bury your team fast.
Edinger will tie it up here in the fourth quarter by converting this extra point. And it's up. The point after is good. With that score, they've now made up a 17-point deficit, drawing even.
And you have to give a lot of credit for this comeback to the coaching staff. Earlier in the game, they talked to their guys on the sideline, telling them this game wasn't over. And they were right.
From the 3-yard line to the 20.
What
Puts
is
it on the
going
ground.
on?
The Bears scoop up the live ball. He's lost another fumble, John. So with a timeout to spare, the coach has decided it's worth the risk to see if he can get this one reversed. So what we're looking for here is whether one of his knees hit the ground before the ball came out.
Sometimes it's hard for the official because there can be a whole bunch of bodies around the ball carrier, and he can't get a good enough view to overturn it.
The Niners come out in a nickel package. Thomas makes the tackle at the 18-yard line.
Ball carrier. Gain of 2 on the play.
They'll have to get to the 10 to convert. They'll play things tighter on the outside. The 49ers come out in a nickel package. Number 38 makes the stop at the 16-yard line. They'll have to get to the 10 to convert, tightening up the coverage along the outside. The Niners come out in a nickel package.
Oh.
That run isn't enough for the first down, but they still have the opportunity to go ahead with a field goal.
And that's what they were thinking on that play. They didn't want to erase a chance to go up by 3 by losing yardage on a sack or throwing a bad pass that winds up in their opponent's hands.
Ball Edinger comes out to attempt what will be a 34-yard field goal. And it's on its way. The field goal attempt is good. 20 straight points have given them the lead, John.
I'm not sure they can stop him. The coach had had him very well prepared coming into this one, and everything has fallen into place.
From the 5 to the 20.
You got plenty of time left, and all they need is a field goal, so they don't have to abandon their game plan here.
1st and 10. The Bears come out in a nickel package. Looking for a receiver. Gets the pass off. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. Number 25 brings him down at the 42-yard line. So they have 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield with the throw, and it's caught. Lee Evans pulls it in, but he's tackled right away. 2nd down coming up. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Smith starts out of the shotgun, drops back, surveying the field. On the run, he hits his receiver. They'll knock him out of bounds at the 47-yard line. Smith makes a lot of great throws while he's on the run.
That's for sure. He can really get something on it when he wants to, and he doesn't lose a whole lot when he's throwing on the move. I'll tell you, this is one of those guys who can hurt you in a lot of different ways.
Passing on 1st down, trying to buy some time. Sends this pass out of play. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. get the ball inside the 37 in order to convert. Chicago comes out in their nickel package. Looks like he's changing the play. He surveys the field with the pass, and he fails to hang on to that one.
This is where a defense has to make a stand and win the game for their team. If they can hold them for 2 plays, then they should be going home as winners. So it's up to them to decide how this game's going to end.
The Bears come out in a dime package. He's looking, throws it, the 40. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Nice call going to the air, and that'll move the chain. Ball on the 33-yard line. 7th play of this drive. Just over a minute still to go. Smith scans the defense from the gun. Throwing on first down. Trying to buy some time. Takes off. Big opening. Dives and brings him down. A great run there to bring up 2nd and short.
And what the defense has to do is get a push in the middle and get a rush to the outside and keep him contained. He got loose on that one.
Chicago comes out with 7 in the secondary. Throwing. He finds his man. Quarters stops him at the 10-yard line. Good-looking play there as they pick up the first down and keep the drive alive. 10 yards away from the end zone. The Bears come out in a nickel package. Looking for a receiver. Scrambling. They'll run this one. Diving tackle to bring him down. Brought it down and ran with it, but couldn't find any room.
That's excellent discipline by the defense. They stayed in their lanes, and they got to him before he could even get going.
The Bears come out in a nickel package.
Oh, wow.
Gets rid of it. Ooh, nearly picked off. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
That one looked like it slipped out of his hand a little bit while he was winding up to throw it.
San Francisco calls a timeout. They have 1 remaining. 6 yards to go for a touchdown. Smith from the shotgun. Chicago calls a timeout. They have 2 left. 6 yards away from a touchdown. Chicago comes out in their nickel package. He's scrambling around for the end zone. Incomplete pass.
Money play each time.
So this could be the last play of the game. Smith out of the gun. Chicago calls a timeout. They have 1 timeout left. Ball on the 6-yard line. 12th play of this drive. So this could be the last play of the game. Intriguing call here on 4th down as they keep the kicker on the sideline. San Francisco calls a timeout. They have none left. 6 more yards and they'll put up 6. Smith back in the shotgun. Looking for a receiver. Incomplete pass.
Come on. What the fuck was that?
So this could be the last play of the game.
The fuck was that?